Well, Jamaica lost most of its reefs in the 80s, which is now drastically pushing families to depend on seafood as a means of livelihood. But today, the corals and the tropical fish are slowly reappearing because of the planned intervention of the coral gardener. Here's exactly the report on what it took to reverse the ecological damage.
After a series of natural and man-made disasters in the 1980s and 1990s, Jamaica lost 85% of its once bountiful coral reefs. Many scientists thought that most of Jamaica's coral reef had been permanently replaced by seaweed. Fish catches declined to a sixth of what they had been in the 50s, pushing families that depend on seafood closer to poverty. The coral and tropical fish are now slowly reappearing because of a series of carefully planned interventions.
We've trained up a couple of fishermen as coral gardeners, and these are the guys who are actually in the water doing the work. We've taken corals from the wild and we break them into tiny pieces, and then each tiny piece grows into a new coral. So we're basically cloning them.
But a major challenge lies in convincing fishermen to curtail where they fish and controlling the surging waste dumped into the ocean. And slowly the comeback effort is gaining momentum.
We get a brush and brush away the debris from the host coral to make sure it is clean. And then we tie the other coral onto it, because the corals have a bonding effect. I don't know if because of the algae or whatever, but it bonds itself to the host, and then it starts to grow.
We want the corals to come back, and I think this local buy-in, this kind of on the ground, we've born here, we've lived here, we want to see it restored to what it was. I think that's probably one of the reasons why things are being a success here, because there's no job that's too big, because we all want to make it happen.
Bureau Report, Republic TV.